Hi there, Hot Tops. I am the mob, the producer of Half the Glass with Overgreat.
Yeah, call me Yoda Great. How y'all living? What's up?
I want to thank you for listening to Half the Glass. Please follow the show on Instagram at High Off the Glass. That's with a T-A, not T-H-E. Twitter at the
Yeah,
underscore
some good
glass.
shit.
Follow Overgreat.
And follow me at all them social shits that y'all go to, that y'all like going to. My producer getting this sip on. Just follow me there if you want. If you don't, that's cool too. But check out the show because you'll love it. It's dope.
Also follow the show on Facebook at Half the Glass. Email the show at halftheglass at gmail.com. Please subscribe to the show. Enough of me.
I think it's.
He's dying.
I'm dying. This is some good shit. Holla back. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what's happening Sunday. You know whose documentary is finally coming out. We've been waiting for it. We've been waiting for this is 98, 20 some years, 25 some years for this. Oh my God, y'all hear the music? You feel that juice? You feel all that 90s Bulls juice? Oh shit, it's coming. Check it. Oh shit, climax. No, we ain't the climax yet. More build up. I'm telling you, man. Y'all see that dude right there, right? You see the poster? I'll show you right quick. Here, come with me. Come fly with me right quick. Look, boom. See that? See that right there? See that right there? Let's go. Let's go. That's happening Sunday. No, ain't no Kareem. We ain't talking about college. We talking about NBA. Yeah, go baby. Y'all see him right there. Y'all see him right there, Jordan. Yeah. This Sunday, everybody, the last dance. We're excited about it. I remember. I remember this when they were making this, or what they had. They told everybody they had a camera crew following them around on their last run as a super Jordan fan. Hey, everybody, this is Oda Great. I'm here with Coach today. I'm here with Coach Hill. Y'all know who he is. We here for High Off the Glass, y'all. You know, we jumped in with it real quick. We doing our this is our quarantine version. We are in the smoke shop / man cave / my room. You know what I'm saying? This is where we've been doing couple podcasts since this quarantine bullshit been happening since this fucking COVID. I just want to start off by saying fuck Dump. If that shitty ass president would have jumped on this shit when he was supposed to, we wouldn't be here. That being said, I'm ready for this last dance. How about you, Coach?
I'm always celebrating basketball, and I'm not really concerned with this Last Dance documentary. It's not gonna tell me anything I haven't heard or seen or read.
Snitches. It's going to teach you a lot, man. Why you keep saying that?
Nothing new.
Here's the thing. I got a news story for you right now.
What could you possibly tell me in 2020 about Michael Jeffrey Jordan that I have not heard or seen before?
Well, it was one conversation that this is just an excerpt that I've heard already. Jerry Reinsdorf, who I physically hate him still. I hate him and Jerry Krause. I know Krause is dead. I don't give a fuck. Fuck both of them. Very hard with no Vaseline. Those cats ruined one of the greatest basketball dynasty we saw since the Lakers and Celtics. Just completely shitted on it because they didn't want to pay the coach. So there was one excerpt that I saw on ESPN yesterday talking about it was just basically, you know, Michael was doing an interview with Robin, what's his name? Robin. There you go. On Good Morning America, and just they showed a clip of just his intensity. You know, back to in that '85 season when he broke his leg. I'll let y'all watch it. It was a good story. It's better if he tells it, and when Jerry Reinsdorf, or bitch ass dude, tells it. Because Jerry Reinsdorf is, for those who don't know, owner of the White Sox and owner of the Bulls, and you know was the owner of the team when they got Jordan, and did not appreciate the greatest basketball player in the world that he had, and to this day. Michael left the team in '98. This is 2020. The team is still shitty. Still hasn't sniffed the playoffs. And if it wasn't for Derrick Rose, never would have even seen the playoffs since Mike left. Since Mike, Scotty, and Phil left. So it's a damn shame. But yeah, I'm excited about this doc. Your thoughts?
You said this excerpt was from 1985.
No, this excerpt. Did I say it right? Excerpt. This excerpt that
Robert Roberts.
It's from the film that'll come out. It's from the Last Dance film.
No, I'm saying it was him and Robert Roberts talking.
They were
talking about.
They were cut to the film. Yeah,
they were talking about
the documentary.
I'm saying they were talking about something about the '85 season. That's what I'm saying.
The only thing they mentioned about the '85 season, don't jump into that because I know what you want to do. It's not about the '85 season. It was just about that's when he broke his leg. You know what I'm saying? And he came back. Remember, he came back and he had he played. Yeah, broke his foot. Came back and played a little bit of the '85-'86 season, but then showed his ass in the Garden against the greatest basketball team that year, the Celtics. I mean, went clean off.
Holy shit. He had 63 punk ass points. They lost.
He went clean off though.
So
why do you? Okay, look. Let's just do it.
They went home.
Why the fuck do you have to constantly just knock Mike? Well, what did he do to you? When did Mike listen your Cheerios? What the fuck?
They went home.
When?
Point blank. During that same series that we're talking about. The same game, he had 63 points. Good. Oh, well.
And with the fucking double overtime against the best team in the league. And all he had on that team was him and Charles Oakley. And Charles Oakley, you know, wouldn't give him no points.
He had the number 1 rebound in the league, right?
Oh, that's probably Michael Cage. But I'm just saying, bro, come on, man. Why won't you give this man his props?
He get his props. He just
dropped.
He lost the game in that series.
To drop 63 on the Celtics in the Garden in '86, and you got the second best or first or best player in the league at the time comes to the fucking press conference, post game press conference, and says that's God in basketball shoes. The fuck you want, man? Come on. And he showed it. Like all 5 of them tried to guard him. Parrish couldn't do shit. Chief couldn't do shit. McHale couldn't do shit. DJ couldn't do shit. DJ could guard.
There is no center, nor power forward, nor small forward that's going to be able to check one of the best shooting guards of all time. That's not going to happen.
KG could do it.
KG wouldn't be able to check him.
No, he'll try.
Anybody could try.
Yeah, well,
he's not going to check him though. Any elite shooting guard,
So you just said
shooting guard.
You just said GOAT was the greatest.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, you said he was the greatest.
He's one of the greatest. I'm not going to front on. I can't front on that. He is one of the greatest ever. I'm not saying he's not. Like I said it before. On this
platform, who's he behind?
I'll say it many times again.
Who's he behind?
They should have an Offensive Player of the Year award named after. It should be the Michael Jordan Award. That should be a category. That should be an actual award. He has done that much for the game, culturally, internationally. He deserves an award in his time.
The man won Defensive Player of the Year in '87. Defensive Player of the Year as a 2-guard. Tell me the last 2-guard that won it. Tell me any 2-guard.
He won it as a point guard.
Right,
so what?
That's cool. You're a point guard. You're supposed to have decent D. You're just supposed to.
No point guard has ever won Defensive Player of the Year.
There's some that could have.
No one has ever won Defensive Player of the Year at point guard except GP.
Okay, well, there's another one at 2-guard. His name is Jordan.
Somebody has won Defensive Player of the Year as a shooting guard.
Who else besides Mike? Let me think back. We gonna say Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Alvin Robertson with the Spurs. I don't even remember him with the Spurs. Wasn't he always with the Bucks?
He went from the Bucks to the Spurs.
Wow, winless everywhere. Alvin Robertson was good, but here's the thing:
he's a great defensive player.
He won a Defensive Player of the Year. Okay,
I believe Moncrief might have won 1 or 2.
Sidney Moncrief.
I didn't know not so long ago that Moncrief was a DJ. I always thought Moncrief was a shooting guard.
I did too. But look that up about Alvin. But all I want to say is this: the man won a Defensive Player of the Year as a 2-guard, which was unheard of in the '80s and '90s, and unheard of now. And his defensive prowess is unprecedented. People always when you look at, and I was reading Jackie McMullen had a good story about this on in ESPN today. Jackie Mack mentioned it. When you look at that Byron Russell, when he left Byron Russell and shot that J, which was so masterful.
When he pushed off,
you can watch. You can see the video on this. He did not push off on dude. Dude's momentum was already carrying him that way. That was his fault.
Was his hand on?
His hand was on him, but it was no push. It was no push. I'm sorry, fam. I know you want it to be. It was no push. That's neither here nor there. Number one, you had to leave dude, and he left him like he always is. Byron Russell could never fucking guard Mike, and you had to hit the shot. which he always did.
Before we go any further, though.
No, that's not even my point. Can I say my point?
Yeah, go ahead.
My point is this. Everybody forgets, and I remember this shit because I was so shocked when he did it. The only reason they had the ball on that possession was what? He stole it from Carl.
Malone. Okay.
Oh, Carl Wack now. He stole it from Carl on the other end and went full court with the shit by himself. Like, that was huge.
It was a great play.
They were down, everybody. They were down by 2. No, they were down by 1. They needed to score. They had been struggling. He gets the crucial steal from Malone, pushes it full court, stops at the top of the key, shakes up Russell, hits the fucking most perfect shot ever.
They were struggling against a 2-man team. A 2-man team they were struggling with. Not to mention, let's not. And what I was about to say.
It's a 2-man team.
Yes,
it was a 2-man team with a really just like LA. LA only had 2 people. They only had fucking Shaq and Kobe.
Whoa.
But the others though.
Look at those 2. You talking about 2 of the all-time greats.
Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah, I know. You talking about guys who are branded, who are.
I hear you, fam. I hear you, fam. But this is the thing, though. They had others. You know what I'm saying? Shaq has always mentioned this. You cannot win a championship without others. What's my man name? The other 2 guard they had, they used to come off the bench for Byron. Hornacek could shoot his ass off. I didn't like Ostertag. I called him another name.
This is my point.
He could do his thing down low, and this shit was good.
Hornacek and Byron Russell. Where is this dominant 2 guard that he was going against in these finals?
He's got this purple OG too, y'all. Y'all probably can't see it. This purple OG is really fucking good.
Byron Russell wasn't no defensive stopper. He was just Byron Russell. That was it.
All I'm saying is, and you know, we are in the garage, and I'm getting cold, so I put my Scully on.
Whoa, this guy's getting cold. like I said,
I have no hoodie on. But all I'm saying is, that was a 2 all-star team, yes, but that was a great fucking Utah Jazz team. That was a great basketball team in general. You don't go back to 2 NBA finals against that deep-ass Western Conference unless you're good. They went to 2 straight finals. They would have won 1 if they had to go against the GOAT. I mean, shit. So, come on now. I just hate that everyone, you know, like my man just says, offensive award. Michael's defense is the reason why they won championships. His scoring was amazing. His defense is what got them there and won them championships.
So I guess he wasn't on the perimeter with another one of the all-time greatest defensive players ever.
Right about that.
That's a difference between you being out there on your own playing that stellar defense. You had another nigga with you who was just as good, if not better than you defensively.
Why you gotta be a nigga?
My bad. Either way you go. So all I'm saying is, I'm not going to front. Back then, during their 3-peats, or at least during the first 3-peat.
Don't say Scotty was a better defensive.
No. That was my guy.
Scotty, yeah.
Because he had, don't get me wrong.
That was my guy, too.
I'm not, and I'm still, once again, I'm not fronting on dude.
Yes, you are. You constantly do.
I'm giving him props. This is what I didn't like about how people used to view that team back in the day. Remember, the game was coming on WGN. You didn't have to have
sports station. I lived in Massachusetts. We didn't have WGN. That's a sports station.
WGN,
Superstation.
no problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? WGN used to be part of the basic cable package. So we saw all Bulls games.
I know. Y'all some lucky motherfuckers.
What I'm saying is this.
Shit, fuck that. Y'all used to have him come here. I remember when I was visiting my aunt here in 88 or 89, I'm driving on Highway 40. And back when the arena was out there, and the fucking billboard said, what was it, July 29th or August? No, yeah, it was at the end of August. Like August 15th, August 20th, Bulls versus Phoenix Suns. I was like, oh shit, Michael coming here. And of course, I was on vacation. I couldn't stay for that game. I wanted to. It was only like 3 weeks away. I could have missed a little bit of school. But
It used to be.
Matter of fact, I wouldn't have missed no school because back then, we went to school after Labor Day, so I still could have seen them. God, I wish I could have went to that game.
Used to be 1 preseason game here in St. Louis. Then it got to the point where people were switching to Kansas City.
But y'all used to still. But look, St. Louis would still get it. You know why I know? I saw your boy D Rose here play Minnesota a couple years ago, and that was just in what? That was literally just in like 2014, bro. When we went to that game. Yes, that was 2014 down at Chaffetz, but I think it was Enterprise back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that was a good little game.
No,
too.
what I'm saying, it had been a hiatus.
Yeah, but that's what I get now. But
saw-
since 14, no exhibition games in St. Louis anymore. None. None. It's fucking sad.
Six was in the next play here when Larry was rookie.
Okay. He was with Cleveland, right?
No, he was the Sixers.
He got drafted by the Sixers?
Oh, Larry. Oh, you never seen? Well, I ain't gonna say that. What I should say is this: Larry Hughes' first year, Sixers made the playoffs. Larry got off in the playoffs. I'm talking about clowned in the playoffs.
He was with Ivo. I forgot.
Right.
Yeah.
Larry has played with.
He played with Ivo. Yeah, he played with Ivo. I forgot about that. I thought he was gonna be dope. I'm not gonna front. I'm sorry, St. Louis. Y'all may get mad basketball fans. Y'all know Larry Hughes kind of disappointed me, y'all. I thought he was gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? I just did. I like how we gave back to the community, but
when they shitted on him in Golden State.
He was with Golden State.
He didn't go to after the dub.
When? With who? Was Monte Ellis on that team? Word? He was.
Yeah, he went to Golden State. He was after the dub.
Oh shit!
And I think Golden State got rid of him.
AK-47 B Diddy team.
I think he was gone. He went on the team.
Okay. So this was before that run, before the B Diddy AK-47. Okay.
But I remember when he was in Cleveland.
Al Harrington on that team. Shout out to my boy Al.
Before he went from Cleveland to Chicago.
Inspiration for this show.
Before he went to Chicago, I remember it was an interview. Because I remember talking about this with my players. We was on our way to a tournament. I remember seeing that quote on the screen where Larry said, "He's not tripping on winning; he just want to have fun." And I'm like, "Damn, you got at the time a nice contract."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude, you can't be sitting playing with LeBron."
Yeah.
You talking about you ain't tripping off winning?
Yeah, he ain't tripping off winning.
But
that's sad.
I think with everything he went through with his little brother, just getting in the league, making the league. He was like, he must be content with that.
And that'd be a lot of cats' dream. You know what I mean? It'd be like, you get to a certain level of success, and that's not just with athletes. That's what freaking anybody. You get to a certain level of success. You're like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the people who can, like, shit. You look at the Dallas Mavericks. They won one championship in 2011. And ain't been back since. They lost in 06 though to Miami. And that fueled their ass. That fueled them. That fueled that organization. That lost.
5 years later.
Huh? I get it though, but check it. You think if they would have won in 06, they would have came back and won in 2011? Or they would have came back and won?
If they would have won in 06, I think they would have came back before 2011. Depending on how they would have did their roster.
Maybe because
no
it was
team
a younger
comes,
team.
No team comes back the same.
Yeah, and it was a younger
team. It depends on who else was on that squad. I'm trying to remember. Was that the squad in 06? Was that the squad when Nash was on the bench? Because J. Kidd had Nash on the bench in Dallas and Phoenix. That's what a lot of people don't understand.
True. No, J. Kidd was on that 2011 team.
I know that. I'm trying to think about
the 06 team. He went on in 06.
06, Avery Johnson was on that squad.
Avery Johnson was a coach. He was a coach in 07.
That's right. They had Marquise Daniels. They had Josh. You know what?
I know who you're talking about. It was a Darksky cat, wasn't it? Josh Daniels?
Josh Daniels.
Josh Daniels was
Josh Daniels and Marquise Daniels and Josh he's from Wake Forest.
It was Josh Daniels. No.
It was Marquise Daniels. He had the dreadlocks.
And Josh
you know the dude I'm talking about.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
His body style put you the amount of Jeff Green.
Yeah.
But both them niggas were weed heads and gangmen. Well, Daniels was a gangman. But remember,
what they gotta do with it?
Those were their two guys who that was Dave Robin and John Sally. You remember how they played on the wings?
Yeah.
They came in playing. Another correlation would be, remember when we lost Leon Poe and James Poe?
Yes, sir.
All our toughness went out the window.
Out the fucking window.
Two and Tony
Allen left, but Tony Allen didn't leave you like 2 years later. You know what I'm saying? It was with the grind. It was with the grindhouse in Memphis for like 10 fucking years. Shit.
A lot of people don't know how much James Posey brought to
you. Ain't lying. He got 2 chips, right? And he's with the Miami Heat coaching staff right now.
James Posey.
James Posey cold as fuck.
Remember when KG first got there? They be talking all this shit about KG. I'm like, yeah, okay. KG was a jump shooter. James Posey would make KG get in the post like, dog, they can't check you.
Yeah.
He would make him play tough. Because KG wanted to fade out.
He did want to hit them.
But James Posey,
no, but see, that's the thing. He didn't want to do the 3-point line because Pierce used to try to pull him out there, and he never wanted to shoot threes. If you look at him,
I mean, just that perimeter game that KG like.
He liked that jumper
shot. He liked the 18, 19, 20.
But he could do both. But yeah, he didn't.
But James Posey would get your ass down there. They can't fuck with you down there. Especially if we got you and Leon Poe in the game. Leon Poe was my guy.
Leon Poe was cold-blooded.
He ain't tore his knee up.
He was dope in the game and in the video game and in real life.
Leon Poe was a man off the bench.
But to even bring it back to the Dallas thing, it's funny that you say that about KG because Dirk in Dallas would not win until Dirk did what? Get in the fucking paint. Like, yeah, you can hit them threes all day, bro, but we need you down here too. You know what I'm saying? And once he got his ass in the paint, that's when they finally won that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Man, in an overconfident Miami team.
Which brings it back to my statement where I try to tell people, even with the changes in the game now, basketball will always be played inside out. Because even if you're shooting jumpers, you have got to throw the ball in, make the defense move, and then you kick it out. And once you reverse the ball, somebody's going to be wide open. Now, that person who's wide open,
that's classic.
Hopefully, this is the same guy in practice who's always talking about how nice his jumper is. So, like I would tell my players, you're always bragging about how nice your jump is. The ball has been reversed to you. Ain't nobody out there. Let's see how smooth it is. But you know what, this is what I hate. When this scenario happens during the game, whether it's college.
He's coaching now, y'all. He's coaching.
Whether it's college, pro, or high school. The ball gets reversed. Why on earth does that man who catches that ball go into the defense? You just negated everything that we just did.
So go back. Okay.
You're in the corner.
I'm in the corner.
Let's say you're in the. Okay, here's the goal. You're in this corner over here.
I'm in the left corner. Waiting for the three.
Waiting for anything.
Yeah.
You could either be in the short corner or all the way in the corner. I don't care.
Okay.
We kick it into the high post. That's where my big man is.
Yeah.
On the elbow.
Yeah.
He kicks it over to this corner.
Yeah.
Now this corner, he's gonna kick it to either the wing or actually I want you to get it either to this wing or to the top of the key.
Okay.
Once it hits there, it should automatically be going to that corner.
Yeah.
And once you get hit, you obligated to go up with the jumper.
Oh.
Why come into the defense try to get to the cup?
Unless
nobody there.
Yeah.
That indicates why we reversing the ball for that particular reason.
Tatum was doing that a lot his second season. And I think and a lot of people saying he got that shit from Kobe because he kind of did, you know what I'm saying, taking unnecessary jumpers and going towards the defense instead of taking the easy open shot. Like it made no sense. You pump fake and you have all space, or you could take a nice little easy wide open jumper, but then you drive right to the cup and right to defense. Like
the only way and the only reason you should try is if that man closing out on you is out of control.
Yeah.
If he's out of control or closing too hard, you give him an up fake.
Yeah.
He will go right past you. I'm not playing with you. He's going to go right past you. Yeah. And then you can either take two dribbles and pull up, or you can get all the way to the cup.
Right.
Once you make it into the lane, though, the defense is going to adjust. And you're going to have to either get it up quick or more than likely kick it off to your big man, and he can come in for a dunk.
Easy pass. Easy tough-off pass. It's just to me, the shit that I don't get in basketball right now, since we're going to jump into that, is just there's no more driving kick. Like, the cats just forget the driving kick. And when the fuck, I don't give a fuck if you see Harden do it. I don't give a fuck if you see Steph do it. Those cats are professionals, you know what I'm saying? That their job is to be able to take them wild, reckless shots. But you're on a fucking fast break. Why the hell wouldn't you just go to the cup and or force the defense to foul you and the ref to make a call? Why are you pulling up for a fucking contested three? Or even an open three? I don't give a fuck. It's a three. Take the easy layup, man. That's basketball.
That is one of the only ways.
Bruh.
That's one of the only ways that Coach Hill will pull you out of the game. Because, like I try to tell my guys, we cannot. Whether we are a very good team, an average team, or a bad team, we cannot afford to waste possessions.
Right.
Take it. Matter of fact, this is how I used to school my PGs, and this is for all PGs.
Yeah.
When you are running the break, you're coming down the middle. You got guys on the wing, which you may have one on the wing or two. Yeah. You're coming down the middle. If you've gotten to the free throw line on the other side, they have not stopped you. You're obligated to go straight to the front of the ring. Yes, sir. Because they're going to have now they don't have enough room to even stop.
They have no choice. They have to foul. They have to foul. Or let you score.
Depending on
that's what you want.
Depending on who your wingman are. If your wingman is 6'5" and up, then I'm expecting a dunk. Point blank. It ain't got to be no wild alley-oop, but I'm expecting you to kick it off, and I'm expecting 2 points, if not 3 from a foul. There's no need for us to have a 3-on-1 or a 3-on-2, and then one of my wing players is fading off to the 3. You're negating our advantage. We got 3 players going against 2. Right. You're thinking, we're going to have to come out here. Well, that's true. If he do go out there with you, then my guy with the ball, he can just go right where he left. Right. But I don't want that. I want us to put pressure on the defense completely. You're going to pay for not getting back. Yes. And as a matter of fact, that 3-on-2 should really be a 4 because my big man should be trailing me running hard. Because like Shaq said, all you got to do as a big man, run the floor. That's all you got to do. When that ball come down, if you don't get the rebound, take off and get to the other side. Right. Because you can get in the lane and establish position before they even set their defense up. But you got guys that don't want to do it.
I don't think you bring your ass in here, squirrel. They take your ass off. Trying to do a fucking podcast.
But that's just a little tidbit of sample of the culture.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you on that, and you're right. I'm bringing back to this Last Dance thing, man. I'm so fucking amped for this. Because the thing I don't get is, I want to say it's Dan Flores, who did the basketball Love Story, which is a great doc, by the way. If you haven't seen that thing, watch that motherfucker. If you were a basketball fan, you will love that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't understand what y'all think y'all gonna see that y'all haven't seen.
And we're gonna see a lot of shit, fam. I promise you. I bet you you don't gamble no more since cowgirls make you lose all money. But if you want,
that was years ago.
If you want, and look, I bet you $20 right now. We'll have, after that thing comes out, after the first episode comes out, and we do a show about it, we'll have all shit to talk about that we didn't know about that last season. I'm telling you, here's one thing you didn't know. Jerry Reinsdorf told Phil Jackson, you can go 82-0. You're not coming back next year. Who the fuck says that to somebody who just won 5 championships? Not 1, not 2, not 3, 5. This many.
Have you heard?
What? Who? No. But think about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who does that? What owner tells a winning coach that's won you nothing but chips? Your services here are no longer needed.
Was that Reinsdorf and Krause saying that? Because I know Krause said a lot of bullshit.
Who gives a fuck? And you know it was Reinsdorf.
I know Reinsdorf. I'm saying I know there was a lot of shit going on with Krause doing that.
That's what you're about to learn too. First off, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if Krause said it or not. Krause said it, and you're gonna find out why. But the other thing that's fucked up is it doesn't matter what Krause thought because Krause couldn't pay nobody. Reinsdorf agreed with him because Reinsdorf didn't want to pay him. It was just some straight cheapness. That's all it was. That's all it. You ruined the greatest basketball dynasty since Celtics and Lakers out of cheapness and out of I want more. The motherfucker had the nerve to say while Mike was still on the team. I think after '96, players don't win championships. Organizations do. Man, if you don't.
What I was going to ask was, does it say
who the fuck thinks his name about? Come on, man.
Does it say anything or mention anything about his arrogance asking for help?
Well, fam, does
it make any mention of that? Because he did ask for help.
Again, I haven't seen it. Okay, it's 10.
Do you know about him asking for help though? Because it's in black and white.
Yeah, because he asked for help in the 80s. We're talking about late 90s, fam. This is when the game was his.
No, what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? There's a misnomer out that MJ never asked for help.
Oh, I never heard that. I never heard that because I knew he asked for help because he needed help. He had trash. He had nothing on that team. He had nothing on the team. And the thing that he knew is that they just paid me Was he when he had the one that had the $25 million deal? Was that Magic? Yeah, he had the 25 million. You sure? I think that was him.
Magic had the
No, Magic was the 10 million. Magic's was the 10 million.
Magic had like a 25-year contract.
He did have a 25-year contract. Okay, well anyway, Mike's contract broke records. Damn, I should know.
You talking about those last 2 years when he had the 30 million and the 30
No, I'm talking about the contract he got from David Falk, the first major contract he got from the Bulls in the 80s.
First contract wasn't shit.
No, his
regular shit.
No, not when he signed. Not when he signed with them. I'm talking
Even
about when he re-upped. No, his re-up contract was good.
It wasn't no big.
I think he
wasn't making big money then, even on his second contract. Remember, for years the story was always how underpaid Jordan was.
True, yeah, it was always that.
Remember,
he was always underpaid.
Look how long it took to be free agents.
Okay, whatever. I think it was the contract. I think it was the one he had in whatever one he signed in the early 90s. That one broke record, like kind of broke a record. But they paid him a lot, so he realized they're not going to pay no free agents. So I got to make it happen with it, whatever the fuck they bring me. And luckily, Scotty was willing and ready. Shit.
Jordan didn't make big money to the last 2 years.
No, he had a good contract. He did.
It was guys who Remember when my point is, Jordan wasn't one of the top paid players when Juwan Howard got that contract. When Juwan Howard got that $100 million, Jordan wasn't up there because remember had the vault just opened up all of a sudden and guys started getting money, but Jordan was already locked down. It was all like it was always okay. What's going to be the number when Jordan's contract is up?
When he came back,
his contract wasn't up until the last 2 years of the second three.
Yeah, the 96. After 96, when they won that championship, his contract was up that year. He did. So,
came back.
So he made
1 year was like $30 million.
Yeah.
Then the next year was like $33 million.
Yeah.
And up until then, nobody had seen money like that.
Yeah. So he was making like stupid money, and I think it was
like 80s. Yeah, 80s. He was just making regular NBA shit.
But he had a 25. He had a $25 million deal that I remember, and I think he was either one of the first to have that, and it didn't have to take 25 years to get the shit. That's a wild ass picture. All I'm saying is this. My point is this: he made do with what he had because he didn't have much. Do you even fix your mouth to say that that's a problem that he asked for help because you know he didn't have it? What did it say? All right, so 94. That's Jordan. Yeah, 3.8. Yeah, he was always underpaid. Always. Cheap ass fucking Bulls, man. Just to me, it's just really sad with that organization and with that team. Is that the way you fuck this man over? You still have not recovered. It's 25 years later, man. Like what the fuck? Like you have not gotten over that yet. The only reason you got back in good graces is because you had Derrick Rose, someone who was homegrown, literally from Mike. He's from Chicago, shit, and y'all was shitty enough to draft him.
He didn't make shit contractually.
Yeah, he gave up the money in
I'm saying that there go his whole contract earnings.
This is just don't have the 80s though.
Yes, it do.
No, it stops at 91.
This is saying his whole contract earnings, dog. He made $86 million in salary.
So that was a 20. Is that 20? No. What is that? That's 25. Yeah, he was always underpaid, man.
Yeah, he just
always underpaid. Always underpaid. At least from his team, but he was one of the highest paid athletes because all the motherfucking endorsements.
Man, 90,
you already know that.
90, 91, and 92. You talking about Steve, bro? 2.5, 3.2, and then 4. 95, 96. I mean, and then when he came back and they won,
you gotta see how accurate that is. That's
3.8. He didn't, like I said, he didn't make the big money to the last 2.
Yeah.
Because he was always stuck up under those old.
I got an ashtray. Yeah, you ain't gonna do that. We blowing in here off high up the glass. We're talking about Last Dance. Thank you. You know what's funny too? People forget. I say for a good 8. I think it was a 8 to 10 year run on ESPN Sports Center. There wasn't a sports center that didn't end in something Jordan related. I mean, they always use him to fuel their network.
There are other players on other teams.
Oh my God. It was at least an 8 to 10 year run. Somebody looked that shit up. That Jordan was on every sports center. I don't give a fuck for what the reason was.
There are other players.
He was on there for like minor shit, little shit. They would find reasons. It wasn't even basketball season. And they would have a reason to put him on, man. It was tight. It was tight. I was amazed.
TAHWOS backwards is so what? There are other players.
That's fucking tight.
And there are other teams. Now,
that's a good stat right there.
On another note, recently I was visited by a good friend of my family, Patrick McCall, NBA champion.
Oh, Pat in the house. Speak on it.
And we had a nice conversation. He was telling me.
We're going to speak about him being on the show. When are you going to be on the show?
It's kind of hard to be associated with certain things.
Oh, come on.
While you're active in the league, it's kind of hard to be associated with certain.
Keep going.
But anyway,
that don't make no sense.
I asked him. I said, you just chilling at the house. I'm like, man,
I've been seeing him move.
I said, I told him from this side of the camera, that champagne looks extremely cold. You know what I'm saying? When you look at that shit, a celebration, have you ever noticed how cold that champagne looks?
Looks extremely cold.
I mean, let's put it like this: you've drunk champagne before, right?
Yeah.
Now, but what I'm saying is, when you're looking at them having a celebration, whatever sport, that champagne look like it's free.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Pops, man, that champagne colder than what it looks like." He's like, and it never stops all night long.
Yeah.
It don't stop. I don't know if this is because of Golden State or whatever.
That's right, how it always is, though.
He said he had a couple bottles left over.
Yeah.
So we were talking, and he was describing how he's had basically 3 different kind of celebrations as far as with these 3 different titles.
Right.
So the first one, he was a rookie, everything was new to him.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, wow, you know. Second one, he was coming off the injury.
Mm-hmm.
He was just thankful to actually be playing again.
Uh-huh.
And the third one, he was like, you know, this was kind of unexpected. Everything kind of fell into place for us.
Yeah.
Like, wow, damn, we champ again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 3 straight times.
Like,
I mean, good God.
You know, God, who's nobody.
You know what I'm
Just understand his blessing. You know what I'm saying? But just talking about that, and
it's so fucking dope.
He let me know, like, you know, a couple of different business moves he had made. Not nothing major, but I had always told him, like, when he first got drafted, he was over the house right before he left to go out to training camp. I had told him, like, buy some property, don't get no apartment.
Yeah, smart.
That way, you own property in North California. Yeah. 9 million people.
Yeah.
But he told me that he has a townhouse.
So smart.
I'm like, oh man, that made my day.
Yeah.
Like I was telling somebody.
Bought property in Northern California. Congratulations, sir.
since my boys never made a mistake or didn't get a chance to play college ball like they played. I always lead up vicariously to either my own ex-players or if I know somebody that I work with who got a son that's playing or a daughter that's playing. Especially whenever they get a chance to experience it, especially if I know the child,
right.
it makes it really feel a lot better. Like my son, my friend's son, they just won state, and it's just like this is a great feeling because you know what it's like to be in high school and accomplish. You know how that makes you feel. You know what it is, like and like to get a chance to win state in high school.
Oh, it's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? And to actually know someone who's done it, right? It's like, man, that's the greatest feeling.
I hear you.
Because you got, you know, like we were talking about before, I get my basketball from all different sources. Whether it's looking at videos online, I just seen a dude post a video video yesterday, just breaking down Steph.
Okay. Breaking down Steph.
Steph does not get enough credit for his handle.
I guess, yeah.
He does not.
I think he does. He's only compared to Kyrie. I think those are the two best, and it's always them two, nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Steph can dribble his ass off. Yeah, Steph.
The more I look at it, it might not be a difference between him and Kyrie.
Do you consider him the greatest shooter of all time?
We can talk about Larry Bird. I mean, just let me know when you want to talk about Larry Joe, and then
you really. So where do you put him?
Larry Joe?
No, where do you put Steph?
He could be number 2 or whatever. I don't give a fuck. But ain't nobody better. Come on, man.
I hear you on that. I hear you on that.
He walked in. Yeah. Threw the finger up and just the ball wasn't in the basket yet, man.
I hear you, but Larry couldn't just pull up from the spots where he pull up. Where Steph pull up from? Steph pull up from half court like it ain't shit. Like it ain't shit, and it'd be like it ain't shit. They be wet.
I don't know if I would.
They be wet as fuck.
I don't know if I would take Steph over Ray Allen. But the simple fact is this:
not ice cold Ray Allen every time we needed him in the finals. Not that cold motherfucker.
That shot that he hit for Miami.
Huh?
That shot he hit for Miami. Did you hear about the practice for that shot?
The shot he hit for Miami.
The shot he hit against the Spurs.
Yeah. What about it?
Did you hear about how they practiced for that shot?
Practice? That was a
no. Udonis Haslem told the world they had a drill where they would lay down. They had to lay down, get up, jump back to the corner and make that shot. They did that religiously every day. Everybody.
Wow, from the ground, had to jump up.
I know the drill he's talking about.
Wow,
it's like a suicide drill.
Wow, for real.
That's why he was so prepared to make that. Come on, he didn't look down. He didn't look down.
He did. Well, he looked down to make sure he was behind the three.
He knew where to step, dog.
I think he looked down to see he was beyond the three.
He didn't look down. No.
I'm just saying. You know what, man?
No, don't get me wrong. It's kind of hard to take Ray Allen over Steph. That was kind of hard because I think, but it's the pressure shooting also.
I think you're over exaggerating. I think you over exaggerating.
That's why I go with Larry because of the pressure shooting. It may have just been a 3-point competition. But come on, man, he was never the best shooters in the game. It wasn't just average shooters back then who got the 3-point shootout. You had to be one of the top shooters.
Exactly. And wait, in the 3-point contest?
Yes.
Okay, look, Larry's done so much.
And he did it in the games too.
He did it in the games and the 3-point contest.
It's just Steph
won a 3-point contest? Steph won a 3-point contest?
Shit. He beat a 3-point contest.
Okay, but he won one and he beat Clay. And he beat
Chris beat both of them.
Oh, well, I think he came back and beat Pierce.
Did Larry lose one?
Right, beat Pierce and
Did Larry lose one?
No, bro, but that's not the end-all, be-all.
Who put the 3-point shot on the map in the league?
That one little thing is not going to make Larry the best 3-point shooter ever. You know what I'm saying?
Before Larry, Larry put the 3-point shot on the map in the league. And then furthered it with the 3-point shootout. Mm-hmm. Come on, he didn't lose one.
Okay.
3 straight.
If you're asking, if the question is, if you're asking is who was the innovator of the 3-point shot,
no, I'm not saying
those
that.
Points would be valid. But we're talking about the best shooter ever.
If Larry played in this era now, what do you think he would have? If you played in this era now with his game, what do you think he would have?
I don't know because here's the thing. Number one, would Larry be fast enough to play in this era? That's number one.
Don't do that.
Let me finish. You asked me. Can I answer my question? You asked me a question. You asked me a question. You asked me, can I answer?
What you're saying?
Let me answer it. Let me answer the question. Number one, I don't know if he would be quick enough, but let me put it like this. I don't know if he would be fast enough, but I think he'd be quick enough. Like he'd figure out a way. He's Larry Joe Bird. You need a tissue, my dude? No, it's starting to run. I'm good. All right, shoot you up. Damn, my bad, man. You getting colder. The temperature, y'all, is just like
39 degrees.
I think it just dropped a good.
Notice he has on a
degrees.
T-shirt. I have on jacket, hoodie, 2 shirts, both tucked in.
It done dropped like 8-10 degrees out this motherfucker since we've been in here. But anyway, I think he'd figure out a way because he's Larry Joe Bird. So he would find out a way to keep up with the game. But
this is he's not done. He's not done.
You're saying, will he be able to?
What would he average?
In this league right now? and I'm just gonna say this because this is the truth. I said this before about the shooter thing. He can't shoot from everywhere like Steph.
Now before you
maybe
before
I'm not done.
You know this career average is. Before you give your
threes,
I'm just saying on just per game average.
Larry's per game?
Yeah.
Almost like what? 15, 20?
No, we talking about what he averaged points per game.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about just in. Come on, man. We talking about Larry Bird.
Yeah, I mean he was a scorer, but he didn't score a lot.
Larry averaged about 26 a game, man.
Yeah,
for his career.
I said 20. I just know, but Larry didn't take
There's a big difference between 26 and 20.
Okay, and you're right. There's a huge difference. I'm sorry, y'all. That was disrespectful. That was very disrespectful. I'm sorry. In the way I remember it is, two ways. When I used to watch him, I thought the man averaged 30 a year.
He had a year where he averaged like 30.
You know what I'm saying? Because he scored so fucking much. But when you really go back and watch his games, he didn't shoot that much. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't get he shot. Fucking Kevin McHale will tell you, my man will shoot maybe 10, 15 times a game.
How many points a game?
It's still average. Average down.
With the way the game is played now.
Because now he would have the green light more too.
I'm going to make my point. I think that he said.
And they would just set him up.
And you seen what guys are averaging. You see what Luka averaged.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I think he would average. He wouldn't average no less than fucking.
Do you know what Luka averaged?
Yeah, I know what Luka averaged. What he averaged like 2021?
No.
What do you?
Luka averaged like 28 a game. Dog.
God damn!
Where you been at?
Oh shit!
Where you been at?
I don't look at Luka's stats like that. I just know he. Damn.
Yeah. He averaged about 27, 28 a game, dog.
I don't know, man. They'd be able to stop him too. Well, they would. I don't know if they'd be able to stop him, but they would double team the fuck out of him.
Talking about Larry Bird. We're talking about Larry Bird now. And we talking about what he would average during today's game.
Yeah, I'd give him 25. Oh my god, I'd give him 25,
now,
30.
Now that we've heard the nonsense, let's hear.
Yeah. I give him about 25, 30.
He has been smoking.
No. I'm sorry.
He's been smoking very good.
I have. It's some good shit in it.
This makes no sense for me.
Yeah, for real.
Now I'm going to break it down for this man. Now,
Purple OG, I guess, y'all. That's good.
Now, 25 game. Oh my god. This is my first
third. Okay, look, I'm sorry. He would average between 27 and 30 points a game, I think.
Okay. Now, with that being said, I tried my best to not interrupt. I wanted to so bad. But my first one is this. I'm being completely serious. The elite players, to me, they will be able to play in any era with their regular game. Because they're the best hoopers. Whether it's Parks in St. Louis, the NCAA or NBA, the best hoopers always stand out. The best hoopers in every era, to me, they're going to be able to play.
Yeah.
Big O can play now,
and
do the same shit. Elgin Baylor, same shit. Because we talking about the coldest players of the cold. George Gervin. Now, that's what I'm saying. George Gervin.
Wait. Are you saying that all them cats from back in the day
they would do the same shit they doing right now?
No.
The coldest of the cold, it's always been like that. You got to think about it. You got to think about it.
It's not always been like that.
No.
It's not a thing that happens.
This is my point.
Yeah.
The best players always stand out in their era.
Yeah.
Those are the best hoopers who was hooping in.
Yeah.
Those at the top of their game, they're gonna be able to play in any era, dog. You can't tell me there's no way on earth you're gonna tell me that Wilt Chamberlain would not be able to clown in any era he played in. If you think so, you're crazy. You think Shaq ain't gonna be able to do what he did in any era he played in?
I think. Wait, you talking about any
Jordan?
Era? Wait. Hold on.
Any era you put him in, Jordan's gonna play like
slow
that.
Slow down. You're saying a lot. You're getting hyped right now. So what you're saying is, you think that
the best of the
best can play in any era.
In any era.
It doesn't matter.
At the top
past,
of the game,
past or present.
Whatever era you drop
in, past or future.
Any era.
We don't know what they're doing in the future. They may be playing basketball by flying.
Any era. Okay.
Somebody that just a land runner ain't gonna be able to deal with it.
Whatever era you put Michael Jordan in, he ain't gonna do what he did.
How Mike gonna deal with cats flying? Mike can fly for a little bit, but
whatever era you put Michael Jordan in, he's gonna play exactly like he did. Because he's the best of the best.
I know, fam.
Whatever era you put LeBron James in, he's gonna do that same thing. Whatever era you put Kobe in, he's gonna play that same way. You feel what I'm saying now?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
That's what I mean.
I'm not saying they're gonna change their game.
Let me finish that. Now you got Larry Bird. That's why I brought up Doncic. Doncic is nothing but a new school Larry Bird.
Yeah, pretty much, kind of.
But when you're talking about the original Cadillac,
he big too.
Larry, if you put him in today's class, in today's game, with his game,
Larry don't move like Luka. That's one thing you can't say. Larry didn't move like Luka though. Luka moved different than Larry.
Do you see Larry Bird?
Larry and Luka do not play the same. Luka plays like
he got more handle. Because he's been playing point guard.
Exactly. He plays like a fucking.
But if you look at his numbers,
he plays like an.
If you look at his numbers are exactly like Bird's, except Bird has more rebounds.
Luka plays like a brother from the hood. Like he has mad handles.
What you think Larry play like? You even said that's where I learned to play from the niggas at the hotel.
Okay, first off, watch your mouth. Because Larry didn't. That's a fucked up quote. You can't.
Well, he didn't say that. If you ever see the story, that's where he said it. Remember,
it's not just us.
They wonder where he got his game from.
Yeah, no shit.
But Larry Bird said
no shit. But what I'm saying is, it's just like Larry didn't do all that. You know,
he didn't have to. He didn't play point guard.
Yeah,
but Larry was extremely flashy with his passes.
Yeah, he was nice with the ball. But I'm just saying, Luka's body, the way he moves, the way he plays
point guard, and you've been looking at LeBron and Kobe.
Yeah.
But if you look at his numbers are exactly like Larry, except Larry shot at a better percentage because he didn't play point, and Larry had more rebounds. But assist-wise, dude got about 1 or 2 assists more than Larry, dog. You don't know about Larry numbers. Larry numbers are ecstatic.
I know Larry's numbers.
Across the board.
Larry's numbers are so dope.
That's why I'm saying
LeBron's numbers haven't even.
That's why LeBron's numbers have passed.
All the way?
Yeah.
In everything?
You don't know LeBron numbers.
Oh, shit.
LeBron numbers are dope and deep. LeBron is top 10 in everything. I mean, I'm the top 3.
We got to edit this part off.
But what I'm not going to say was this.
But seriously, go ahead.
When you're talking about Larry, it's just the same as this. Just like people say, man, you put Mike in today's game, Mike will average 45 points. What you think Larry's gonna average? You think he's gonna average 25?
I think Mike could.
Mike was averaging 35, Larry was averaging 30.
Listen. Mike would easily average 45 now because all these motherfuckers that play are just carbon copies of him. You know what I'm saying? They're just lesser fax versions of him. All I'm saying is, a lot of the cats that play, man, they're all like spawns of Mike, man. That's just how it is.
KD ain't. KD is not.
Okay,
Kobe has a straight jumper.
Whatever. Like Mike didn't have a jumper.
For years he didn't. Don't be, man. You better hush your mouth.
What Mike do you think these kids watch, man? They don't watch the Mike from the early '80s. They watch the Mike that won the championships, fool. That's what the movie about.
Why you think he's doing hands up? Why you think he's doing hands up?
Because nobody had ever done that.
Like that.
Nobody had ever done that.
Oh my God.
He's referring to. He's referring to it. Not everybody do.
Come on now. Everybody know basketball. Know what this means.
There's some people that's watching. We hope in listening to this that's fucking never. They don't know basketball like that. We're here to tell them.
Anyone who's ever heard anything about Michael Jordan, they know what this move means.
Also, too, this is a podcast, so people may not see you.
So I'm throwing my hands up in a gesture saying, like, I don't know myself. I'm a scrub. I can't even shoot like this.
This is when I explain. He's referring to in '92 against the Portland Trailblazers. Michael went off and had 6 threes in one half. Was it 1 half or 1 quarter? One half. The man went off. He broke the NBA Finals record. Has anybody broken that? It's been broken. But at the time he broke it, and it was dope. Man had six threes in one half. He was going clean off. Like the Trailblazers couldn't do nothing with him. And everybody was just like, oh my goodness. And he was even like, but see, here's the thing. Mike had a jumper. He just wasn't known as a 3-point shooter. That's all. So yeah. carry up. Trying to over-exaggerate the shit to make a fucking point.
Anyway,
give him some fucking context.
This guy.
Give some damn context. Don't act like.
When you throw your hands up, he was just saying, you know, I don't know, I'm hot. I don't usually shoot like this. We know I ain't got no jumper. Come on now.
Everything he said except that last little part. That last little part was him being an ass.
It's not like I'm Larry Bird or somebody with a certified J.
There you go.
I mean, come on. Seriously. That's what
Mike ain't got a certified jumper.
Jumper, okay, come on. Jumper ain't like that. It's not.
I ain't asked you all that. I just said Mike ain't got a certified jumper.
It's okay.
He ain't got a jumper. Everybody shoot like him. I'm like, come on, man.
No, they don't. He's not known for no gooseneck like that. He ain't known for just
he not nowhere. He leave it up there. What you talking about? He had it up there on Byron Russell. You about to say it?
Okay,
you about to see it in last.
Let me ask you this then. Who's known more for that jumper?
Show what you was frustrated.
Who's known more for that jumper? Michael Jordan or Reggie Miller?
Both.
Oh
shit.
Oh my heavens.
Both.
Michael Jordan or Dale Ellis?
Motherfuckers don't know Dale Ellis.
Anybody who knows basketball knows who Dale Ellis is.
I know. Okay, yeah, that's true. More known for jumpers, Dale Ellis.
Michael Jordan or Ricky Pierce? You know who the hell Ricky Pierce is.
Motherfuckers in Milwaukee don't even know.
Yes, they do. Ricky Pierce, number 22. Known for shooting threes. Michael Jordan or Dennis Scott?
Okay, you know what? That question you're asking me is asinine because all you're going to do is just say cats that all we know them for is jumpers. So
that's what I'm saying.
Go away, man.
Because Michael Jordan is not known as a jump shooter. That's why he threw his hands up.
That shit is asinine.
He was known for having he has a nice mid-range jumper.
What I was also saying,
Michael Jordan has a total complete game. I'm not fronting on that. His footwork is impenetrable, like Mike Tyson said. He has a total complete game. Yeah. He does.
Shout out to Iron Mike, I love you.
Shout out to my boy Blake Bell, who just sent me this little note back in the 1993 finals.
It's Phoenix.
That was just ridiculous. Phoenix, y'all need y'all ass whooped.
They weren't winning. They only won 2 games.
That man averaged 40 points and 11 assists.
Damn, did he average 40 in that series?
He averaged 40.
Yes.
Phoenix.
Yeah. He went in, man.
Yeah, it's not like he was beating Dynasty.
Yeah.
Come on. He beat the Phoenix Suns.
Wow.
He beat the old Lakers.
Okay.
The old.
That's a dynasty right there. You beat that one, fool. You answered your own question. Shut the fuck up.
The Lakers was old as
you answered your own question.
In 1991, where the Lakers really dominated.
Answered your own question. Shut the hell up. Answered your own question.
He didn't beat the Showtime Lakers.
Who gives a fuck? You said a dynasty.
There was no dynasty.
That was the end of it. Shit. Mike closed the door.
No.
He closed the door on Detroit.
The Lakers.
He closed the door on Detroit with their little small dynasty. He closed the door on Boston and anything they was doing in the playoffs. And he closed the door on fucking LA.
He didn't close no door on Boston. Anyway,
yeah, Boston. Their door was already closed.
Thank you. Injuries and age. Now, as far as getting back to the Lake show, the Lakers won back-to-back 87-88, right? 88. I mean, they won 87-88, and they made it back again in 89, and they lost. They were done then. Then Portland made it. The Lakers were.
People forget that. When Detroit won their second one, they was playing against the Trailblazers.
You know what I'm saying? So the Lakers hadn't been to the finals in years when the Bulls played them.
It wasn't years. It was a year. It was one season. Why wasn't it?
They played the Bulls in 91.
Yeah, and the year before that, who was in the finals? Portland. The next following year was
LA.
The next following year was LA. You just answered your own question.
88, 89. Yeah, the Lakers.
He's high.
The Lakers made it 3 years in a row. 87, 88, 89.
Yeah.
89, they lost.
And it was only 1 year they weren't in the finals for like how many years? Shit.
It was 86.
Yeah, it was like
87, 88, 89, 90.
90. No, not 90. Not 90.
Then 91.
91. Like, good God. Man, I mean, the motherfuckers said they were the dynasty.
They were done.
They were the dynasty.
They were old.
They were the dynasty.
They were no dynasty. They hadn't won since 88. They were done.
Oh, my
Who's the main scorer on that team?
Okay, look. Well, I told you they beat.
Who's the main scorer on that team?
I told you they beat the other mini dynasty, which was Detroit.
Who's the main scorer on that? Detroit was old at that when they beat them.
How you old and you just got finished with? Shit, come on, man, stop it. Stop it.
Made trades.
Stop it.
And messed their squad up. Remember that?
Yeah.
The Bad Boys was almost at. The Bad Boys was having a terrible season. Then they made a trade.
I was happy. I was never a Detroit fan. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Now I like them. But I respected them back then. That was my mama team. But I could not stand Detroit. I didn't like Detroit. I didn't like the way they were fucking bullies.
Did they send the Bulls home twice?
I didn't like the way. Number one, I didn't like to see. They didn't come to play basketball for real. They just came to fuck with you enough and make you want to fight, and to just take you out of playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? The way that shit was cool. How Lambeer had did Larry. That's cool. I get it. It was cool
Detroit,
how we
Detroit they were playing. True enough, they
clotheslined them and shit. That's cool in the playoffs. Okay, that's cool.
It's funny how. Funny how.
Wow, now you ain't gonna say shit. Wow, that's cool how he did Larry Legend. It was cool how he did Larry Legend. Bill Lambeer.
We did it back.
What? Huh?
We did it back.
Had to.
That's how the game was played.
But still,
that's how the game was
that's
played.
not needed though, bro. That's not needed. The fucking Boston ain't come do no shit like that. The Knicks ain't. The 80s.
We closed line Kurt Rambis. That was our MO. That's how we got down. Hey, if you was faster than us, we taking it to the punches.
Kurt Rambis wasn't faster. That was just the one.
The Lakers was running us out the building. The Lakers was running us out the building. Larry Bird challenged everybody manhood. Said we was playing soft. They said the least person we expected set it off. Who was that? Kevin McHale.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna put it in Larry Bird's own words. This is dead ass what he said. I think he was talking to Bill Simmons. So I think he was talking to Bill Simmons, old wiry, weird ass. I'm like, but he know basketball. But anyway. What is it? He said, you play against the Pistons. You were gonna get hit. You know what you were ready for. You played against Mahorn. You knew you were gonna get hit. You were ready for it. You hit him back. That'd be the end of it. But when you played against Lambeer would do that dirty stuff. And Lambeer, he would hit you when you weren't ready, and he would just take the game all out of it. That's Larry's fucking words. He said Lambeer. No. Not everybody in the league did it like Lambeer. That's why Chief punched him dead in his motherfucking face, knocked him the fuck down, and didn't get kicked out the game. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, the league, they policed themselves. Number two, the league was different than like you keep saying. And number three, he had that shit coming. Lambeer did different shit. If anybody black did shit like him, the only person who did shit close to shit like him was Rodman. That's the only one. But Rodman couldn't even do the shit. Couldn't do the shit. Xavier didn't do shit. What did Xavier ever do? Xavier didn't ever fucking clothesline Michael and fucking hit Michael on the ground and hit Michael every time he goes to the lane like Lambeer did. Shit. Xavier was scared of Mike. Xavier went toe to toe with that motherfucker. What? When he was with the Knicks, staring dead in his face in the playoff. Remember that game? And he actually tried to fuck with your boy Scotty. And Mike was like, "Not today, motherfucker. Not today." Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember that shit? He was ready to whoop Xavier McDaniel's ass. I was here for it. I was so fucking hyped in my living room, bruh. Ooh, Xavier's about to get his ass whooped. You want to step to Mike? You want to step to the goat dog? Man, you can step to him if you want to. You can step to him if you want to. Step to the goat if you motherfucking want to. Bruh. What school he go to?
David McDaniel went to South State. Little known fact about David McDaniel. Led the nation in scoring and rebounding.
Led the nation in scoring while he was in college the same year.
X-Man got it in.
He was good. He was good, and he had a three.
See, now you told me. I know you said before that you weren't a big college basketball.
No, I never said that. Who told you that? I always fuck with college basketball, baby.
Oh, we need to get serious college.
Yeah.
When did you? What's your favorite college team?
UNC and UMass.
UNC and UMass.
Oh, that's. Huh?
Nobody else you don't fuck with?
I fuck with other teams.
That's what I'm saying. What other programs do you fuck with?
Them the main ones because I wear their shit. If I wear your shit,
I mean, I understand why those two.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, is there any other programs like you'll stop and look at them on TV?
If Kentucky playing because I fuck with Cal Tough. If Kentucky playing, if Memphis is playing because I fuck with Penny. If
any particular conference that you like.
I like the A10 because SLU was in it. I fuck with SLU because SLU, that's the hometown college team here. I fuck with the A10 because UMass and SLU are in it, so it's perfect for me. Still made no sense to me when SLU joined the Atlantic 10, but I was not mad at it because I got my 2 favorite teams and I get to see them once a year here in St. Louis. Yay, UMass. Go UMass.
For years, SLU had always been conferences like
Conference USA.
Even though Conference USA was nice. Even back in the day when they did the Metro League, Metro was so nice.
I don't remember that one.
And SLU was in the conference with Louisville, DePaul,
Word.
hard to say, man, Memphis.
That's what's up.
Man, it was a nice ass league.
Okay.
But I really wish SLU was in Missouri Valley. Just because the offices are here in Missouri Valley. And
yeah. I didn't, and it never made sense to me. Why weren't they ever in the Missouri Valley?
Because they were always affiliated with the other conferences. These conferences, like I said, the Metro, and then after the Metro, it was the Great Midwest Conference.
Okay.
And then that conference broke up. We had people going to the Horizon or the Summit.
Okay.
Matter of fact, Xavier was in the conference with us.
Yeah.
Xavier,
Memphis, Conference USA,
Louisville, DePaul,
and Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, we playing all these things.
That conference was dope as fuck.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you see, schools start going different spots, different places and stuff.
Yeah. I forgot Louisville was.
It's actually wild that we talking about the A10 because I've always, it's like for some strange reason I always check out Rhode Island. I don't know if because I like the unis.
Yeah.
Lamar went third.
Yeah.
It's like, but Rhode Island always had a nice little cooler squad.
They had that coach that won with UCLA. He went to Rhode Island and almost won.
Yeah, and I like conferences like that. I like mid majors.
Yeah.
Even conferences that maybe looked at as a mid major, but really good basketball going on.
Fuck yeah.
Summit, the Horizon. I'll look at any kind of basketball, any league.
Bro,
Patriot, Colonial, CAA, I don't care.
And you talk about Patriot, and I want to say that might be the league that my team is in, the team that I actually grew up with. I grew up
Northeastern.
No. Well, the team I grew up with for real is UMass. Like I went to their basketball camp back in the day, all that shit. Went to their campus. I thought I was going to go there. I wanted to go there or UNC, but what is it? So, but another school that was right there. This is one of the most historic schools ever to me when it comes to the greatest sport on earth. Was Springfield College. Like I literally, one of the places we lived at when I was a kid was across the street from Springfield College. So I would walk across the street, go up a hill a little bit, be on a football field, walk across. I can either walk across that or walk across this other part, go to Lake Letter Pool, which is like an Olympic sized pool where they practice their shit at. And because people don't know, Springfield College, where basketball was invented, was known even back then as an athletic school. All athletics were always pushed first at Springfield College. So it was amazing that Dr. James Naismith, that's one of the reasons why he wanted to work there because of that. And it's so awesome that he invented that there. But ever since then, well, before then, they were known as an athletic school, and even to this day, like if you want to be a fucking coach, if you want to be a gym teacher, that's where you go. You know what I'm saying? You will learn some shit. And I just remember walking across that campus and going outside. They always had an outdoor hoop, and because the indoor shit was had to close in the winter when snow comes. Man, I go to the outdoor, and it's in between the dorms, and kids really didn't play on it. I guess they didn't like it or whatever. They didn't like hooping on it. It was a nice ass hoop. It was up. It was full court. The dirt was like kind of away from it, but you had plenty of room. But you had enough. If you missed your shot, you had enough space to grab your ball before the ball went too far away from you. It was dope. I would bring my shovel when it was winter and fucking get that. Man, I used to love hooping over there. But bro, I swear to God, you walk on that campus, you feel some type of presence of like old games, old spirits, like people,
Just still speaking on football.
Yeah, sports. You feel like you walk across that football field, as long as that motherfucker had been there in the same spot, man, it's wild, bro. It's wild.
Quick shout out to Sean Munson, just made NAIA All-American for her. So I'm glad you're back on the court. I know you probably I know from a youth circuit personally, seeing this young man play. I don't know whatever put me in personal life. I don't care about that. To see this man back on the court doing what he's doing. Anybody who ever saw him play back then, they already know what it was when Sean Winston showed up. And that's the God, the honest truth. Yeah. You can do it with either hand you wanted to. Off the dribble, pull up, whatever. He was that nice. And you should have seen with the numbers he just put up in Harris, though.
Yeah. Huh. NAIA. That's shout out to you, bro. Keep it going.
NAIA has 2 levels also. Division 1 and Division 2. Okay. Well, I'm saying that's junior college. And NAIA does also. They have the Division 1 and Division 2. Junior college has Division 1 and Division 2 also. Okay. Depending on what school you're at. It's the same thing for college football also. But this young man,
that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Shout out to him. Man. Why? But I'm glad you asked me about the college thing. What makes you ask? Because I love college basketball.
Like you said, we talked before about how we deal with basketball during this quarantine.
Yeah.
And like I say, I get basketball from all different kinds of sources. It's like talking about Deshaun or looking at different videos online. Like I said, the guy I just saw somebody broke down a video on Steph. Or I might just look at Paul Pierce's top 34 plays just because I'm in an argument with somebody talking about my boy ain't got no game. Or anyway,
that's one thing. I don't know why people sleep on Pierce. Like he could act like he couldn't jump. The dude will dunk on you. Like what the? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I had to post a video to the dude out of the game. I'm like, man.
Go back. You'll don't jump off into that. Finish your point.
No, because what you were saying kind of builds on what I was saying.
Yeah.
On the videos that I shared.
Yeah.
These were dunks on not just average Joes.
Yeah.
Kurolenko.
Yeah.
Ostertag.
Yeah.
These are 2 great defensive players in the league at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word? Ostertag was a great defensive player. I thought you said Utah only had two guys. He had said that. He said that earlier in the show.
I did. Defensive player. Wait a minute, Kurolenko was on.
They only had 2 guys. He said
Kurolenko was on that.
You said Ostertag. You said Ostertag. You said Ostertag was one.
No, I'm saying was Kurolenko on that team when they made
No, Kurolenko wasn't even in the league in '98. The fuck you talking?
No, that's what I'm asking. I didn't know. That's why I couldn't remember. I just remember Ostertag was on the squad. I didn't know if Kurolenko came here. So he was up there during week. He was on the court during day. That's another one I just came across this video where
Kurolenko got dunked on by a lot of motherfuckers.
Compilation of guys saying who's the first person that bust their ass in the league. You know what I'm saying? And that's something, or I may come across something like a good video that I saw recently was underrated players of the 60s. Because people always want to think that there wasn't no hoopers in the 60s except Bill Russell and a couple of guys that was on the Celtics team. And I'm like, when you see this video though, it's a lot of teams that had talent. You see what I'm saying? It may have been only 8 teams, but it wasn't like it was like 4 good teams and 4 scrubby teams.
Yeah.
And it was like it was a lot of teams that had talent. It's just that this particular team played better than everyone else.
Yep.
And then when the league expanded, they still won.
Yeah.
So you can't deny the legacy.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't do it as much in the 70s, we still did it. The 70s had all different champs.
It's people wanna blame the Celtics for being dominant when there wasn't a lot of other teams. Well, what the fuck are they supposed to be, mediocre? Like that's not. It's their fault that they were better than everybody. No, it's called a dynasty. They were kicking everybody's ass. It's not like. And see another thing that's what's funny about that? We act like those teams that they beat weren't good. That St. Louis Hawks team was fucking good. Them fucking Philly teams that he played against with Wilt were good.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like them Laker teams. That goddamn Laker team. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. all we brush them aside like they weren't shit. Just like you fucking do against the Seattle Supersonics, who were the shit, the Utah Jazz, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Portland Trailblazers. You make everybody who the Bulls played. You see how I brought it back to him? That's what it's about. Go snitches. This is what we do. You make every freaking team he won against not shit to prove your point. I'm gonna call you on every time. You can't make shit fit your. You can't make shit fit your argument, and then for somebody else, you make. Come on, man. Come on,
Phoenix was no dynasty. Portland, okay, they had never won.
They have to be a damn dynasty.
Oh, here's another one.
They beat a dynasty. Them motherfuckers was the Los Angeles Fakers.
Okay, check this out.
They beat one.
Between the years of 1988.
With one of the greatest players ever, Magic Johnson. I love it.
Between the years of 88 and 95, how many teams got added?
I don't want to.
7.
Why are you quizzing me?
7. 7 teams got added. They diluted the talent. You had scrubby teams. So easier wins.
So they diluted the talent for the Celtics too when they got all them 8 fucking rings in a row. When the league expanded, because they had expansion during the Celtics time too.
All I know is.
No, I'm saying, is it the same? Is it the same, yes or no?
All I know is it the same? No, it's not the same. All I know is between the years of 88 and 95, 7 weak-ass teams got added to the league.
7 weak-ass teams.
And ironically, somebody didn't win until 91. Ironically, like I told somebody else, if somebody don't have a super team, they can't win. Didn't have a super team after 82 in Chapel Hill. What happened? No Final Fours. None.
Did you tell me they got
after 82?
How many championships do they have though after 82?
No.
How many championships they got after 82? No, you want to bring it up?
No.
How many? See that team right there? Yeah, right there. I got a sticker for that on my fridge, y'all.
I'm a Carolina fan.
Okay, but don't talk shit.
After 82, in 83 and 84, your man won 2 National Players of the Year, right?
Yeah.
2 National Players of the Year.
Yeah.
You were the man.
Yeah.
Was it a Final Four appearance in either one of them years?
No.
But when you had Worthy and Perkins with you as a freshman,
that was their team. That was their team.
I understand it. But was he on that team?
Huh?
Was he with me?
Yeah.
Let's not forget. Was he a high school All-American? He was McDonald's All-American, right? And he joined up with the best front line in the country, right?
Yeah, that's
a
right.
Super team, right?
That's right up. That's
were they a super team? Was Carolina a super team? Were they a super team? Who was they, PG? They had a nice ass. Jimmy Black was nice. Ooh, he was nice. Did they have James Smith too?
Yeah, that's
wait a minute. Wasn't they coming off? Wasn't they coming off being in the Final Four, losing 2 years before to Indiana? Oh no, the year before in 1981.
Damn, they played Indiana that one.
Indiana beat Carolina in Philly. In the Final Four with Isaiah Thomas.
I forgot that.
I know basketball.
We're about to wrap this up, man. This has been a great episode. We're gonna go. We can keep talking. Oh shit, we can go on and on. And I wanna get to the bank before the bank closes. I got 30 minutes. So look here, y'all. Get ready for The Last Dance. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait till it comes out. I can't wait to watch it. Can't wait to talk about it. Talk to y'all about it. Hit me up on Twitter, IG, and shit. All of them shits. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on them.
Shout out Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And pretty soon we're gonna
shout out JT.
Come back to the NBA draft. You're gonna see the Celtics on the draft. I ain't worried about that. They're coming on TV unless it's on NBA TV. Or videos on YouTube. Something I have to see.
Just want to say thank you to all the nurses, store workers, store clerks, managers, doctors, orderlies, nurses' aides, people who help them, people who work the desk at the hospitals, just people at the restaurants making our sandwiches and our food, people putting stuff on the shelves for us at grocery stores. Dear God, please be with all of them. Please be with all of us, and please, Lord, knock this virus away from us. Please, Lord, knock knock it the hell out of this off this planet because it's really hurting us right now. We look to basketball, we look to sports, we look to different things for an escape from the real world, and this thing is kind of slowed stuff down to a crawl. But the one thing about humanity is we adapt always. So we're adapting right now, and we're adapting to figure out a way how to stop this. Please, Lord, and I'm praying. Just help us, and thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for Coach for stopping by. There's some good greenery. Yeah, what you got? Anything else to say on the way up?
Shout out to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the greatest athlete of all time.
Athlete?
Emmitt Smith and the Dallas Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott. Always talk about the Cowboys. Shout out to the Boston Celtics. Shout out to the Black folks.
All day. Shout out to black folks always. What up, black folks? Love all y'all, man. Last Dance. Coming out April 19th. It's going to be dope 420. Let's get this holiday cracking. Oh, 420. We're probably going to do a 420 episode. Probably going to do it live. Do a 420 episode live that day. Check out Elite Homegrown. They're having a virtual event on 420. Go to elitehomegrown.com, LHG.com. Google search it. It's the first school in Missouri to teach you about cannabis, teach you about cultivation, marketing, development, all that. Cats are excellent. It's at postseason, man. Yo, 420 event. Mess with it, y'all. Check it out. Holla.